Alright all, we're nearing the end of the Space Hulk campaign for Sin of Damnation. It's time to do unknown life forms. Secure a tissue sample for a new strain of Genestealer for further analysis.
The enemy infestation is broken. They are dying in the thousands.
Hooray!
Victory is close, but we have troubling reports of an unknown form of Genestealer, larger and faster than its kin. Our force is being formed to locate these life forms and return with a sample. Sergeant of the squad, accept your orders. One squad will suffice. You will deploy your Terminators here. You will be in the very midst of the enemy. Deep scans indicate the target is in this area. Get the squad safely to the exit zone. You have been issued with portable power field generators to ensure your prey does not escape.
So, unknown life forms. You probably mistake this for being a sort of point A to point B mission, because it is actually very much a point A to point B mission, but it's got a very simple catch to it that you'll see when you see it actually occur. So we've been asked to basically extract a very special sample from one of these like special Genestealers that are going to be popping around, and I'll give you that as a hint to what's going to happen. So we basically have access to well, I guess I'm just going to tell you outright. The Broodlord! The oldest and most powerful Genestealers are known as Broodlords, even more vicious and intelligent than their kin. Broodlords are supremely dangerous foes. When a Genestealer player AI chooses to reveal a blip with a value free, it may instead be revealed as a Broodlord. In close assault, the Broodlord rolls 3 dice and adds together the highest and the lowest rolls. The Broodlord is also immune to Heavy Flamer and Psychic Storm. So, this guy in a nutshell is Death on steroids. He is not fun. He kicks ass. He chews bubblegum. And he does it all at the same time, so to speak. Alright, anyhow, we basically have access to Squad Lorenzo here. He's got Claudio, he's got Berleon, and he's got the Librarian. He basically has to have either... well, basically, let's put it this way. The Flamer, the Claudio guy, and your Leon are actually your mission critical units. These guys have to live to get down to point A, or point B. Extract the sample in the room with the unknown life form, and then escape. So, it's going to be actually a lot more difficult than, you know, the regular point A to point B missions. We're actually going to put this guy right here, and we'll put the Librarian right there. I'll put Claudio right here, the Flamer right there, and that guy right there.
The Emperor's finest.
And we'll reroll that. Perfect! 1 CP to start off the road. Why not? Well, let's look around. So, I basically have to take my little troop of guys down to this point here. Basically, there's 2 of these, like, you know, Broodler type of enemies, I guess, that we have to deal with. I suppose they're dead or they're hibernating or something. So we're basically just going to try and get to them. There's apparently some guys spawning there initially, and right there. They'll be fun to deal with early on. So, I have to sort of think about how I'm going to get down to here. There is no direct route down there, so to speak. You have to deal with all these doors over the place. So, what we're going to do... We're going to have this guy go here. Open a door. By the way, you have this sort of activate power field generator ability for all these guys. I'll show that off a little bit later, but it'll be something to help you survive this mission. Okay, you're gonna go here, step there. Look at that, I wasted my CP to move that guy 1 space out of CP. And now we're just basically gonna do all the same with these guys here. They're basically all gonna go down here. And I wish I had so much more CP at this point.
Yes, my lord.
Oh well. Bad CP roll is bad CP roll. Alright, so I got 2 blips going there. So I have to be very careful of these blips. There's a very, very, very high chance that one of these blips is going to be revealed as the Broodlord. And when that happens, it's going to kick ass chew bubblegum, so to speak. Now, luckily this guy stacked 2 guys right there. And these guys are nobly stupid, so I can probably get away with putting a force barrier right there. And that'll actually prevent these guys from going past that point. I'll note that the Broodlords, they're unable to go past force barriers just much like the other guys, so my Librarian is going to be very useful just for sort of holding them off bay. Much like, you know, in other missions where I've used them that way. I know I could use the Flamer there, but I decided not to. Just because if that's a Broodlord, he just walk through it without any, you know, problem whatsoever. Okay, these guys go this way. I'm actually going to make these guys advance 1 each. And you're going to get down here. And you're going to turn this way, and you're going to turn this way. So at least 1 good CP roll to make up for that first bad one.
Multiple targets acquired.
Oh, there he is, the Broodlord. So yes, the Broodlord. He has come. Oh, by the way, you can press Q and E to shift your guys around. So here's the Broodlord. As you can see, this guy is bigger. Much bigger. I don't want that guy to come anywhere close to my guys. So, I'm thinking what I'm going to do at this point. We're actually going to try and book it down to this room. So, all these guys are just going to move very, very fast. And this guy's going to shoot the door on the way. Good job. You shot the door. Probably should have made him shoot the other door as well. Because, you know, I could make him go that way as well. And that might be the optimal thing to do. Or I can move him down this corridor here too. So, this mission in many ways is basically a speed run, so to speak. You're basically trying to speed your entire squad as fast as possible. And where you have to, you'll use these guys as sort of, you know, block these guys from pursuing you.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, so those guys have gone all the way to this point here. I'm going to have you actually shoot this door, if possible.
Clear a path.
Okay, you're not close enough to do that. Okay, that failed, but oh well. We're just going to move these guys 1 touch more. And I'm actually out of CP at a really bad spot. So you know what? We're going to try using this again. So this guy, he can't move through force barriers much like the other Genestealers. Luckily for us. I just can't hurt him, so to speak. The Flamer can't insta-kill him, more or less. The Librarian can't Psychic Storm to death. I really just have to keep away from him so he doesn't kill me.
We have movement.
And they're moving guys down in that direction too. Whatever. So you're going to go here. We're going to open a door. So this is a very odd position. I basically have these guys right here, and I'm not really playing very defensively with my guys. I'm basically rushing as fast as possible to get these guys out of here. As a result, I have to sort of think about how I'm going to deal with these guys as they sort of close in. What we're going to do, we're actually going to turn this guy here, and he's going to use his flame ability right there for now. So that's going to waste his precious ammo, but it'll prevent the Genestealers from soaring going this way very quickly. It won't block that Brewlord for sure, but it'll keep him back for the moment. And you can just get out here, I guess. And this guy will basically go here. Now, this might sound odd, but we're actually not going to put our force barrier down there again. Instead, we're actually going to go over here and drop it on this guy. And that probably does sound very odd, but there's a reason for it. Did I forget about this guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, they can't reach this guy yet, luckily. But they are going to try and get up to him. And the Brewlord vanishes very fast. Yeah, he's very fast, as you can see. He actually moves at the same speed as the other Genestealers, but it's sort of hard to see. All right, I've got a bunch of these guys here, and that's actually sort of poor playing to let this guy get him up in his face like that. What we're actually going to do here, Lorenzo's actually going to turn, and he's going to actually fire at this door here. And great, he destroyed it. Barzil is going to basically move here. He's going to turn, and you can know what he's going to do right now. Bye-bye. The Brewlord might be immune to fire, but those guys certainly aren't. The Librarian over here, he's just going to book over here. And this guy's going to go here. Now, I'm basically going to try and do this, but I'll note that this is like very, very slim chances, so to speak, of happening. Or actually... Okay, why can't you shoot at anything? You should be able to shoot at stuff. I'm just going to turn him around. That's basically what I'm going to do here. We're just going to turn him around. You notice that it has a very low chance of basically hitting the Brewlord just to sort of show it off. Alright, so this guy at this point, what I want to sort of do with him. So, you have this ability to use like active power field generators. And what they are, they basically let you put down a barrier that prevents guys from getting to you. It's a very, very effective thing. And you'll probably see me make very good use of it. I'm actually tempted to use Psychic Storm here on this guy. But we're actually going to do Force Barrier again. And we'll basically just have this guy turn and get here. And the Librarian will move ahead 1. So I didn't actually mean to go down this path, but it'll work, sort of. It's not ideal, as sort of stated, but it'll work. I really didn't mean to leave him without points either, but oh well. So, that force barrier is temporary, but it will work. Those guys couldn't reach it, but you'll see what happens when a guy gets up to it. Here's the Brood Lord. So, they can't really do anything with this sort of in the way at the moment. They're sort of just blocked. And I can actually do this guy too if I want to. We could do this. Open door. And we'll just drop this right there. Yoink! And I'll just, block them from hampering me. Alright, Claudio, you're going to... By the way, I can make this guy drop another one next turn, but I think what we're going to do is we're just going to drop him here. Lorenzo maybe will drop his on the next turn. I'm tempted to have the Flamer drop another bit of flame there. And the purpose for him dropping the flame here is just that it'll make it harder for the Genestealers to sort of do anything. Then you can just get over here as far as you can. And you know what? I'm going to try this. We're going to try using Psychic Storm. So, I don't really consider much of Psychic Storm. It basically lets you hit units in an area with a 4+ to kill, but the chance of actually pulling it off are actually kind of mute. It's not a very good success rate. But this can possibly let me kill these guys here, so... And I apparently killed all 3. That is really lucky. So, we actually killed everything over there. That is actually really cool. The Blips, the Genestealer, all dead. So as you can see, that's basically temporary. They've gone through it. So, they got through my barrier there. And how to extract. To extract a sample from the Brood Lord, you must use a Terminator that is not a Sergeant or a Librarian. Position them inside the objective, press M to locate the objective, and wait 1 turn. Blah blah. When they get, they'll be ready to go, and all that. Okay, that's actually going to stay there a little bit longer, so that's cool. You're going to get down here, I guess. Claudio will get down to here. You're going to get down here. I don't need to replace this, so we'll let it stay there a little bit longer. And here's what I'm thinking we're going to do here. He's essentially just going to turn around and put a force barrier. So he put down his. And now I'll just, temporarily prevent guys from moving down that hall after me. And he's sending a couple guys there. Oh! Gotta watch out for that Brood Lord could walk down another hall. Another poor CP roll. And that's a little bit better. Alright, so we're slowly getting down to here. At this point, the Librarian sort of served its usefulness. I don't need to keep this guy constantly going and going and going, so... What I'm thinking about doing with the Librarian here... He's obviously going to turn. And he killed that guy. Fortuitous, he killed that guy too. Alright, so he's going to basically guard this sort of corridor here. Brother Claudio, he's going to get down here and put his force barrier. Or his field generator, whatever you want to call it. And move it right here. Lorenzo's just going to get down to here. Flamer will get down to here as well. Alright, that's actually Xeon who's moving down there. You're just going to turn and run. And I guess we'll just have the Librarian. He's still got his force barrier ability to use, so maybe we'll use him to put that right here. And then he'll just use his Overwatch. I'll note, by the way, that he's actually running outside very, very fast. So this guy, he's really, really powerful to use and all, but this is a good situation where he's running quickly outside.
Target.
Oh, they attacked that. They knocked out at least a little bit of it. And an RCP roll that's really poor. Alright, so at this point, Claudio, he's very close to the objective. I'm basically going to send him here. And we're going to open a door. And we're just going to go 1, 2.
Yes, brother. Moving.
So, Brother Claudio, start extraction! So what's happening right now, I basically have to wait one full undisturbed turn for him to basically extract the thing. But he's managed to get there. He's gotten basically as far as he needs to get. And he's able to start extracting as a result. And these guys over here are basically going to play guard duty for him. We're going to have... let's have the sergeant actually get over here. Turn around. We're going to have you get here. We're going to have the Librarian get right here. And you're just going to get down to here, I guess. Now, I don't think that this force barrier will break, so what we're going to do, we're going to try and get rid of these two meddling pests right here for now. So another Psychic Storm will do. Whoops! Apparently I didn't target this guy, so I only targeted one guy, and as you see, he actually rolled to survive that. Or wait, no, I used Psychic Storm on the targets, and that was a single target Psychic Storm I used there, and apparently failed. Wow. I actually failed on a single target storm. Oh well. Next turn. You notice that it takes a turn for him basically to sort of do that for some reason. So I basically have to, you know, guard from over here. And apparently the Broodlord's coming down. Here they come. Yeah, that figures. So note that he's still extracting. He's going to take a little bit to extract that, so we basically have to keep him in there for a little bit, but he'll be good to go in a bit. Okay, you're going to turn. What I'm thinking about doing here is we're basically going to have these guys this sort of guard. As such. You notice I'm actually going to, try and do this to this guy over here. This will not really hit this guy here, but it'll hit the blip. So the blip's out of the way. I'm actually going to have these guys back up.
Acknowledged.
This guy's going to move here. Turn. And activate his field generator there. So, as you can see, ultimate defense against all these guys. It's like red versus blue type of formation, so to speak. Alright, so end our turn. Claudio will collect this at the end of his turn here. And you'll see he'll pile up over here. There are so many Genestealers, isn't there? Brother Claudio has succeeded in extraction. Escape the level with this sample. So, at this point you win.
Affirmative. The enemy is in pursuit, but your victory is undeniable.
So, that was Unknown Lifeforms, very easy mission. And I actually wonder what the achievement would have been for that if I actually checked for it. So we're just going to go to Librarium, Achievements. You're going to pop up for me? There we go. So, the achievement I missed there was... kill the Broodlord in the Unknown Lifeforms mission. So you basically kill that Broodlord and you get an achievement for it. And then there's also Defend, where you don't let any Terminators die, which is probably doable, but not really fun. And escape with at least 2 Terminators before the end of the 10th turn on a Pitfall mission. It's interesting. Alright, well, at this point, hope you've enjoyed. We're basically going to try and finish off the Space Hulk campaign for the next episode, so take care.